Oh, yeah, I mean, I don't mind saying. That wasn't in Calabasas though. That was in Newport. Remember back in the day we had those New Era hats? Like it was like a phase jean jacket New Era hat. So the guy that made that play
Tourists.
happen, I'm not gonna name
Usually
drop
not
him or anything,
posted
doesn't matter.
online.
But we were
Might
cool
have
with
in
him
the
for a
last
while,
few
right?
years.
And he would always like try, like, bro, this is what I
But you
hate when
had
people
your
do with me.
matchmates.
They try to like over
You really
flex
not
stuff that
smoking.
they don't have or have. They try to like show off as if I
Very
give a
good.
like as if you tell me like, oh yeah, I drive a Toyota, I'm gonna be like, ew. Like, what? Like, I don't, bro. They're too far gone in their head, and they think, oh man, I know some people do give about that shit in LA, but I don't give a fuck, right? So they'd be lying about it. He's saying like, oh yeah, I got a Lambo here, this, that, whatever. He was bullshit, right? He made himself sound way richer than he was. All right, actually, let me just tell the story real quick, and I'll start the game because it's actually a crazy story. 1 second. So then, he told us one time randomly. Okay, so this is what happened. So I came back to the crib. My shoes were gone. We just came back from New York, so I knew that I just had these shoes. I was like, no way they got stolen while I was gone. So I know the theft happened after we got home. Okay, boom. It was my Pirate Blacks, it was my Belugas, and it was two other Yeezy shoes. Like, just, they're honestly, they were the ugly V2, so I don't really care too much anyways. Alex got a lot of better shoes stolen from him. Boom. So I knew it was stolen in the last 3 days. So I was like, okay, only 3 people came to our house. That's not us in the last 3 days. 3 homies, 2 homies from the gym, and then 1 homie that we knew from the New Era hat thing, the guy that made this shit happen, okay? So I was like, And to be honest, the guy that stole them is the guy that I X'd off. I'm like, there's no way it's that guy. So it's probably these other guys. But one of them, he was the nicest fan, bro. Like, we met him originally as a fan. He'd just get us rebounds, everything. Coolest guy, nicest kid. I love the kid, right? So I didn't want to believe it was him. But it's crazy because the guy that actually stole the shoes, he'd tell us, yo, by the way, this guy was talking to me about going to one of those places where you sell shoes and you flip them and like that, like whatever, like a sneaker con or one of those places where you just take shoes and you flip them there. So he set him up. He pretty much told his story and he blamed it on that guy. So like, so we low-key thought it was him, right? And then we realized it wasn't a kid. He's also Muslim. He swore on everything, swore on his mom's life that it wasn't him. And he was like, bro, I'd never do that to you guys. What the fuck? Like, I felt so bad for the dude, right? That we even like asked him that it was him. And then there was one other guy, and it was so funny. Somebody from the house, I just don't want to say who it was because it doesn't matter. But he told him, he's like, bro, because we just thought, okay, if it's not him and it's not him, it has to be this guy, right? And then this guy, he tells him, and he was closer with him, like one of the Phase House people. He told him, bro, we know it was you. We saw it on camera. He said, show me the footage. He's like, okay, I don't have the footage. Like, he didn't know what to tell him after that. But it wasn't him. Okay, Banks didn't live with us at that time. This was in Newport. Banks lived in, like, Weed Lake when we lived in Newport. But it doesn't matter, right? So then, I don't know if I think their friendship kind of, like, fell out over that. Because it was weird, like, to accuse somebody and assume it was them and it actually turned out not to be them. And then one day, we're all at the crib. And the dude that stole the shoes was there. And I don't know why. I kept saying Yeezys in a weird voice. Right? I kept being like, Yeezys or something like that. We were just like making jokes. Like kind of how the Timmy Turner, the teacher, I forgot his name, the way he'd say fairies. Like that, right? I was just saying it in like a weird way. And then he like made a face and he walked away. And I was like, oh my God, he stole the shoes. So I followed him. I had a feeling like, oh my God, the way that his face looked when I said that, he looked guilty as shit. So I started following him. And then he went over to like the dining room and he sat down. I'm like, what's up, bro? And he's like, sorry, bro, I'm just tripping. Like, my mom has cancer and she's dying. And I was like, oh shit. Immediately, I felt like the biggest piece of shit in the world. I was like, wow, I'm such a piece of shit for assuming that. Blah, blah, blah. Apologize to the dude. Talk to him. Whatever. But he fucking said that threw me off. His mom's completely fine. Sorry, I didn't spoil the ending, but his mom's completely fucking fine. So I was right, and I should have fucking just gone with my fucking, because it was obvious. I was saying, and he was like, his face, bro, you could just tell in his fucking face. You know what I'm saying? So he lied about his mom having cancer to completely fucking throw me off, and I ate that shit. Because I'm like, nobody's gonna lie about that. That's so fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But people do lie on that shit. So, damn. But whatever. And then one day, Cheo calls me. He's like, yo, I'm going to beat the fuck out of this guy. This guy's lying, this, that. And I was like, what the fuck? Long story short, this dude hit up Tico and he said, yo, can I stay at the house? Like, I'm going through some shit. So Tico said, sure, because we trusted the guy, right? And like, we left him in the crib while we weren't there, bro, to find out this motherfucker was going through all of our rooms, going through everything, because none of us really had our doors locked. So he was going through every single fucking thing possible. Bro, he even found, like, bro, he was just finding random shit and like sending it to people, doing weird stuff, right? And bro, okay. Let me show y'all an example. Bro, I come downstairs, right? Bro, I come downstairs. Him and Cheo are screaming at each other back and forth. And I come down like, yo, what the fuck is happening? Like, what do you guys even, I couldn't even imagine. Like, what the fuck could they be beefing about? Like, imagine if you had like a doorman in your building. He's the nicest guy in the world. You go downstairs and the doorman and your fucking mom are arguing. You're like, what the fuck? Like, it's the craziest fucking thing in the world, right? Like, I'm tripping. I'm like, what the fuck are they beefing about, right? So I was so confused. And this guy stops mid-beef with Che when he points at me and he says, don't act like you and Apex aren't fucking hacked into my phone. And I was like, what? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Bro, this motherfucker ended up being on meth. This guy did meth. And even like a month ago, he told us that, oh, he accidentally got laced with meth and it was crazy and it was this thing, blah, blah. I guess the dude never got laced. He did it himself, or he got laced and he kept doing it. Motherfucker was a meth head. We had no fucking idea. It was not like that when we met him at all. But he did lose a fuck ton of weight. That's probably fucking why. God damn, before Ozempic was a thing. And bro, okay, so with Apple TV, the only people in the house that had Apple TV was me and Apex, right? I still have the same Apple TV from Newport. So it says this, right? So the two that I have here, one says living room, one says Nord, right? Apex had one. And Apex said Apex. Bro, this fucking meth head at one point opens his fucking phone and he sees that. He saw Nord and Apex. And this motherfucker thought we were in his phone, you fucking crazy ass meth head. We're not on your fucking phone. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And then he started acting like our fucking... this person that we knew, Mitchell, like he thought like he hacked his phone and shit too, because what I assume, because he's on meth and he made that connection, he said like he works in like the hat business, right? I just feel like that Mitchell and Ness thing, he read that word and he thought Mitchell was in his phone or whatever. I don't fucking know. But the way he dropped it was crazy. Cheo and him were beefing outside and Cheo was like, you fucking lie, you lie about everything. And then he randomly said it. He's like, yeah, and I stole the shoes. I did it, okay? Blah, blah, blah. And then... yeah, he wouldn't leave, and I don't know, bro. I kind of felt bad for the dude because he was like tweaking, and he was going through shit. Like him and his girl got into some crazy shit, obviously, because of what he's doing. And then his parents were beefing with him. Like Cheo called his parents, and it was just not all good. So, and he wouldn't leave the crib, right? But he wasn't trying. No, of course it's not Nikon Crazy Man. I'm only telling this story because none of you guys know who it is. Again, I will always be honest with everything in my life and that I've done and who I am, but I can't speak for other people. That's just fucked up, and that's just outing people. There's like... you know what I'm saying? There's no reason for me to tell other people's business, bro. That's not what you do. I'm not going to come on stream and talk about other people's business like that. I'll only talk about the things that I have done, right? So this is somebody that you guys don't know. So it's just a story because you guys know part of it. So I might as well just tell the full story. But it doesn't even matter. You guys don't even know who he is. Like, I don't think the guy's ever been on camera once. No. Bro, stop guessing because it's nobody that you guys know. He's never been on camera. And I don't think so. And it's not like he was ever a character on our videos. Never like that. He was never in my vlogs. So no, it's not James Kingston. That guy's fucking awesome. I love James Kingston. He was so nice, so respectful. He's great. Trust me, he's good. Don't worry. Not Roman. None of those people, bro. Not him at all. It's Space Blaze. Yeah, bro. You fucking crazy. And the fact that somebody said Blaze right after, you're crazy as shit. Okay, Doinks is getting a little bit too close. I gotta slow down now. He said it's for sure Barry the cat. And then, yeah, it's Seabass. It's Seabass. Okay. Bro, and then we called the cops just to get this motherfucker out, right? Because we're like, all right, bro, like he was really tweaking. I didn't call the cops, but somebody called the cops, right? Again, I'm not gonna snitch on it. Doesn't matter. But the point why I'm even telling you guys we called the cops. You know what the cops told us? Bro, they said, just so you guys know, by the way, if you let somebody into your crib and you tell them that they can stay there, you're better off getting a new house than going through the court process of having them removed from your home. You know how fucking insane that is? But the fact that the cops were like, what? What? So they're telling me that the laws don't help you in any way, shape, or form when it comes to shit like that, and you're better off just killing them, dog. That's what I took from it. But yeah, I don't know. I felt bad for the dude. I haven't talked to him since. But yeah, and I remember as soon as he said, I'm like, and I know when he said that, he's like, I stole the shoes. I did. I'm like, I know. It's just obvious, bro. That's the thing. Never go against your gut, bro. People will always try to throw you off. But your gut knows. Your gut knows. Your gut is your logic, and your mind. And then sometimes you change your mind because your heart. You start thinking like, well, you try to see the light in people. You try to project your beautiful self onto them, and then you end up having the right or the wrong answer. You know what I'm saying? Because you trusted your fucking heart and not your gut. Your gut knows. Your heart tries to deceive you. You know what I'm saying? Just go with your fucking gut, bro. It's always right.